Oh, I was late on the button. Way late on the button that time. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. Happy whatever the heck it is. No notifications. What? Me 6 is laggy today. Oh no. 37th. Good job, Michael. Oh man, I'm so happy to see you guys. I just told my wife I'm gonna go upstairs and hang out with my techie nerd friends. How's it going, everybody? Man, I'm happy to be here. How's things? How's everybody doing? Father Time, you want to see an update on the bug before we even do anything else? Let me tell you. We did a little more sanding. What do you think of that? Pretty sweet, eh? Pretty sweet. Hey, Renee, how's it going? I'll say this, amigo, Nigel. What do you think? I think that looks pretty dang slick. I love that. Isn't that good? Man, when that thing gets all sanded that whole way, it's going to be awesome. Eh? Wow, that's the fastest if this then that notification I've ever got. It says I'm streaming. All right. Fortnite Gamer, thanks for hosting, amigo. Dim northern parts. Didn't know you're from dim northern parts. What did I say? Did I say A? Oh, take off, you hoser. Here we go. Oh, now me 6 triggered. Oh, good. Hey, Whiskers, what's happening, buddy? From a hungover mod. Uh-oh. What's up, Mark? Hungover? Uh-oh. Hey, you were taking a couple days off of the socialness and the connectedness. How'd that go for you? Feeling better? Feeling good? The hood is as shiny as my bald spot. Mine too. And look, we're matchers. Me and the bug. We're mats. Congratulations to Dawson for his hard work on the bug. Thank you. He did a lot of that. Me and Zach did a lot too. I didn't film the part me and Zach did. It failed. Hey, Peter. Yeah, I did too. I missed being with you guys too. I probably could have streamed a couple days. I worked, but not very much. Like I'd work and then I'd come home and then I was just busy doing honeydew stuff. Let me show you something else with the bug. I don't know if this is going to mean much to most of you. I don't know if you can really appreciate what this is. Do you see that? So if you've got a bug, if everybody's seen them, right? This is a 70, so some of them might be a little bit different, but the headlight's here, okay? This is the hood. And so this is the front fender. And it's got these slits, these slots where the bumper goes in. The bumper, sits on the outside, it goes in and attaches to the frame. Well, bumpers are nice, but I don't plan on crashing. So I'm not going to put the bumper here. I may do something else. I may put a bumper like underneath or do something with a bar. But what I want to use these slots for is LEDs like this. Yeah, smell a WLED on the car. You got it. So these are just analog RGB so that I can just quickly make them red or blue or green or a combination. But I've got this 3D printed stuff that I started working on here. This is just the prototype. It'll be clear when I'm done. Reopen the streams. I can't get this thing open. Put some freaking lasers in it. So it's got this part, right? You can see that's that part that holds the LEDs. And then this part will just be a clear diffuser. And I'll pop that through the back and then I'll just snap this on the front. And then it'll be, be diffused. And it'll look just like a nice little slick thing like this. And then, yeah, it'll look pretty sweet. And I'm going to put that on the front and the back. I think the front I'll probably do blue light or maybe white. And then the back I'm going to use that as my taillights, as my brake lights. Pretty sweet, eh? Don't plan on crashing. I don't plan on crashing. Hey, Barry, how you doing, man? Is it roadworthy? Definitely not. What does it take in the Netherlands to be roadworthy? Here you have to have they don't say, pretty sweet, eh? Take off, you hoser. Don't like the red and blue lights on the car. Oh, that's probably true. That's probably true. Probably nowhere did they do. But, these are going to be brake lights in the back. And if I can't do blue in the front, then I'll probably do like a washed out blue. I'll mix some blue with the other colors and maybe make it a little white. But it won't be up. You're definitely talking with a Canadian accent today. Perfect timing. Now I have to look at that and not DrZzs. Yeah, anyways, excited about this. So I'm gonna hook that in. And then I was having troubles. If you remember, the last chat we had about the bug probably had to do with the battery not being charged. Remember? RGBW, so it can be less blue but as bright. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, what I'm going to start with these that I have, because I have them and they're already weatherproof and stuff. But I could so easily just slip, the way I'm going to make this, I could easily slip a different strip of, WS2812s in there. So, be ready for that. Yeah, it was the battery charger. Right. And I was thinking I'm going to have to get another one, right? And I was looking at them and they were like expensive, but hey, this is going to be amazing. You're going to love this. Get the fail button ready. So I emailed the person that I bought the charger from and they said, oh, you probably just have the wires switched, because they don't have black and red wire. They have blue and brown, and the brown is kind of an orange. And so they said, oh, just switch those wires. And I was like, I think I tried that. And that's, that doesn't seem like I tried it this morning finally, and it's charging right now. So go figure. The day. Well, who knew? Blue is positive. So with some luck, it will not have any issues with charging, and the bug battery will be charged up again by tonight, and then I can start tomorrow taking it back for a little test drive and start putting things back together, because I tore a bunch of stuff apart thinking that there was something major wrong when I couldn't get anything working. All right, Mike Paflu is following. Mike, do you like unicorns or airplanes? Do you like unicorns or airplanes, sir? What are VW channels on YouTube? Oh, really? Musty One and VW Nut. Oh, that's cool. There's another guy too, Nikki. I'm going to check those two out, actually. Let's check those out. Musty One and VW Nut. I'm going to check them out. Then there's a guy, I love the name of his channel. He doesn't have a lot of followers, but I think he's got good content. Oh gosh, what was it called? Carcheology, like archaeology, but carcheology. I want to come play. Dang, social distancing. Yeah, Tyson, darn it. Musty's good to watch, but you need a lot of time. Oh, really? Might follow EU standards. Let's see. That doesn't seem safe. With brown and blue, it's always negative, right? That's what I would have thought. And I guess that's what I did. But that's what happens when you buy a $130 charger instead of a $600 charger. That's what you get. You got to figure some things out. But that's the point of this project for me, it's not just the best, but it'll get the job done and it won't break the bank. That's what we're trying to get to here. So, hey, Thomas, how's it going, man? How about a Larson scanner effect? Oh, is that like the doo-doo, like the... Yeah, we need to do that for sure, too. First live stream by sheer luck. Oh, wait, we didn't play anything for our followers. We're going to do some of these. I'm having a fun time with the bug. It's a fun toy. Yeah, Knight Rider, yeah. What did you call him? Thomas Larson? I don't know that. The Bug Rider? Is the Bug Rider another YouTube guy? We got to make a list of all these YouTube guys here. We're going to find these, and then we'll do some... Oh, I don't know. We'll do some Home Assistant. Somebody said they wanted 2 hours of squirreling. Oh, boy. All right, I'm not going to watch all this. I'm just going to subscribe. Musty One. Oh, that is so cool. Lucky dog. My brother's got a bus. I don't know if what he's ever gonna do with it, but these didn't used to pop up. AdGuard's not blocking these anymore for some reason. All right, what was the other guy? VW Nut, right? VW Nut. E? Oh, Mutt, not Mutt. Nut. How do these come off? That sounds like my kind of guy. All right, the Stove Doctor has just subscribed. Is that a Twitch subscription? Let me see. It is a Twitch Prime subscription. Fantastic. What would you like? What would you like, Stover Doc? You want some airplanes? You want some squirrels? Dude, I got to watch the thing. Once somebody says, 2 hours of squirreling, can we have singing copyright busted squirrels then? You bet you can. Let's do singing copyright busted squirrels. Here we go. None of the DrZzs stuff shows on Twitch. Dang it. Oh, we got to talk through this because it's going to be the copyright busting me and take my $8. Ooh, speaking of $8, man, Amazon's bringing the hammer. Did you guys see this? I wonder if something went wrong with the DrZzs. That's a bummer. None of the DrZzs stuff's working. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Did you guys see what Amazon is doing to affiliates? They are bringing the hammer. So typical affiliate commission. So like for me, when I put a link and somebody buys LEDs or something on Amazon, speaking of spending, drop $500. I saw that, Blade. Yes, we got to talk about that. Sorry, but you'll enjoy it, I'm sure. It sounds like you got some awesome stuff. Amazon is cutting the reimbursement that they're paying affiliates by at least 50% in every category. So instead of getting like 8% of commission on something, you get like 3%. In some cases, instead of getting 5%, you're going to get 1%. Killing me. Killing me. Local icons don't show on YouTube. They show on Discord. Interesting. Had to switch back to YouTube. Twitch was twitchy. Yeah, I saw there was Twitch problems today, which is too bad, because I was hoping Twitch would be our more thing. You just signed up for affiliates. That's okay, Seamus. Still do what you can, but I did. This sounds horrible, but I felt like they were being pretty generous. I was surprised. I felt like they were being pretty generous, but man, that's wicked. That's just wicked. I mean, you're just unilaterally just saying, we're going to take half your income. I mean, there's some people that's their livelihood. So anyways, back to direct sales, right? Selling directly. It's going to be better anyway. So the grip ties, none of that's working. Man, I wonder if you guys will get that. Give it all to Madison's cookies. All right, one more. What was that other VW one? RF to Wi-Fi sensors, please. Ooh, okay. We could maybe talk about that, Paul. Somebody else had another VW channel that I should watch. Bug Rider. Oh, Bug Rider, Night Rider. Gotcha. Okay. The Bug Rider. Okay. Got it. Yes. That's not a one to watch. Oh, grip lock ties worked. Oh, great. It worked. People need to diversify their income streams. Yeah. You can't keep up with orders as it is now anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting world. Just when you think the world's not going to change, just when you think things are set, it goes, hey, Nesh, how you doing? All right. So tell me about what you guys have been working on. It's been like 4 days since we had a stream, which was way too long for me. Only 12 likes. Well, I haven't, I know. Thank you, Blade. Promote the likes. Promote those likes. So yeah, tell me about what you guys have been working on. Bring out your projects. Tell us what you've been working on, what you've been doing the last 3 days, 4 days. Has anybody got bots, and bots? Blade's been doing bots. All right. We got another JH71283 subscribed with Prime. Do you like unicorns or planes, sir? Do you like unicorns or planes? A lot of WLED stupid things. Yeah, it's not like Amazon has a lot of money, right? Converting my house in X-Lights from 2D to 3D. Oh, Paul, that's amazing. Hey, Peter. Been working on cool WLED projects. Node Red, text-to-speech, Google. Nice. Planes. All right. DIY solar pool heating. Ooh, that sounds fun. Reintegrating WLED homes is one of those seems to kill it for me. That's a bummer, Jamie. That's a bummer. But 108 is I don't say way better, like it's a big change, but it is significant improvements with WLED, with some really cool stuff that got added with the ability to do the intensity and speed, and I think palettes. I think effects was already there, but there was a few things that were still not included that now are included. So it's working pretty good. Working on an alarm clock automation. Ooh, nice. James, do you have Android? I know a different James uses Hass Alarm app, and somehow it connects the alarms that you set in your phone, Android only, to a Home Assistant so that you can have alarms. You just set an alarm on the regular alarm app in your Android phone, I guess, and it triggers stuff in Home Assistant. I don't know much about it because I have an Android phone, but I don't use it. Printed some E27 bulbs and stick LED strips on it to get WLED bulbs. Oh, that's a great idea, Wilbert. That's a great idea. How's it working? Man, this chat is a lot nicer than YouTube. Oh, yeah, in Twitch. Twitch is pretty good. Where's my phone? I want that. It's called Hass Alarm. And it's James, what's his last name? James Peterson, I think is his tag. He does this crazy thing where he just uses his name for his tag. It's weird, right? Ooh, Mark's working on an alarm too. Are you guys all having trouble waking up or something? What's with all the alarms? Working on a security system, actionable notifications, then adding cameras. Nice, Mikey. Nice. I thought I'd need to get back into getting our alarm system up and running again. I think maybe I shouldn't say this, but maybe I have fixed my last problem with the Amazon Echo Media Player, because I didn't realize it, but I still had a configuration settings for it. And so I was getting weird behavior sometimes. And it turns out if you have trouble with your Amazon Echo Media Player, right now there's a glitch where it might give you, it tells you put in a second method of verification, but it never sends anything. You put in email, you put in text, doesn't send. Anyways, you need two-factor authentication on your Amazon account for the Amazon Echo Media Player component to work properly at this point. If that starts to come up for you, it wasn't necessary for me for a while until a couple days ago. It just decided it was going to ask me for this new verification, and so in order to fix that verification, I had to put in two-factor authentication on Amazon, and then it works. But I think now I'm good. I deleted the pickle. I love that file. That's my favorite file. My favorite computer file is the pickle. But yeah, I deleted it. Ooh, Ricardo, you've been playing with Room Assistant and it's working very well. Well, that's good, man. Tell me, Ricardo, are you using Pi Zeros? Are you using Pi 3s? Are you experiencing any other issues with your network? I've been having network issues, as we all know. They've gotten slightly better, not perfect. Maybe not slightly, maybe moderately better. Not perfect. And I was partly blaming sort of constant Bluetooth bombardment for some of my interference problems. So I've taken down, I guess there's still one that I haven't just gone down and unplugged, but I've taken out my Room Assistant Pis currently. 2 Pi 3Bs and ordered a new Pi 0W. All right, well, let me know how it goes. I think maybe if I had all Pi 3Bs, it would work better. And I want to see what my network does without it for a little bit and then bring it back and see. Hard reboot Pi. Oh, no. Hard reboot my Pi and it can get some of the stuff now, but my thermostats are broke. Oh, no. Good luck, Rod. Sorry, man. That's a bummer. Yeah, let me know what you find, Ricardo, because I really want that Room Assistant thing to work well, but I got to sort this network stuff. Is just killing me. Automation that have Home Assistant just on switch on alarm when house members' device states are not home for longer than 10 minutes. Yeah, that's perfect. Dirk, you already have it done, or are you working on that? Had to switch my connectors to waterproof connectors on my WLEDs. They all started breaking and corroding. Oh, no. Outside, were they getting wet, Mark? Uh-oh. I've been surprised mine haven't, to be honest. I've been surprised that mine haven't. What exact USB grabber are you using with Hyperion? Let me show you. I'll give you the Amazon link, even though Amazon hates affiliates now. There we go. Oh, there you go. Wait, did you just share it, Mark? If you go to, we got to go to the DrZzs one, shop, and then I think I think I put it in that list of favorite things. Uh-oh. Just looking at the news. Freeway's closed for some stuff. Okay, a few of my favorite things. I think it's in here. No, maybe not. Okay, well then we're looking at orders. You guys want to see all the stuff we bought? lately. It's not much. Oh, I did buy some steppers. Look at that. I did buy some stepper motors. I got stepper motors working in Home Assistant with ESP Home now. So I bought some steppers, and I'm going to use these for shades. Very exciting. Have I tried the NG Proxy Manager yet? No, I have not. I haven't. Renault? I have not. You looked at the links, didn't see it. I'm sorry. I should have put it there. Well, let's do it. Let's find it. Okay, so this was the one that is currently working. This is the one that is currently working. So here you go. Come on, where's my link? There we go. Through 3 years into Node Red. Nice, Christian. Nice. How's that going? Is it working well? Which steppers did I get? Let's put this in the list. Let's put this in my... You can see what I put in my cart here, a flux pin, because I want to do some more soldering of boards with surface mount components. And everybody said you gotta have. Actually, I should put that on the LED one. Let's put that on the LED list. Oh, that's fine. I totally forgot what I was talking about. What were we talking about? Direct HDMI broke after 2 hours. Getting a new one from China. Oh, man. Direct HDMI to USB. Ooh, guys, I'd like to see how that works. Nginx. Did I say Nginx? No, I'm waiting for Whiskers to help me with that. He's going to help me. We just didn't connect on the one time I had a moment. Maybe, well, I was going to say we can't really. Do I have to be home for that? What about a flux capacitor? Yes, I need a flux capacitor for tracks. Yes, I do. Oh, really? The paste works better than the pens? Well, I'm going to start with the pen. $8. We'll give it a go. We'll see what comes back. All right, you guys ready for round 2 of major announcements? I'm ready to share it with you. If you're ready to see it. Let me see if I can find it or if I closed it. This. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. You know what this is? I just got these from my Chinese manufacturer guy. This is our LED channel, our pixel channel. There it is. What do you think? So you see how now you pinch it. So this part, the silver part, you screw into your eave, your overhang, whatever, and then you just pinch it, and it expands into this and just clips in. And what do you think about that color? Let's see this brown color. I think we're gonna have to decide which colors to get, at least to start out with. That's just kind of a middle grayish brown color. Dimensions. This thing is 1.5 meters long. These are 75 millimeters apart, about 3 inches apart. So about 5 feet long, about 3 inches apart. And then this is like 40 by 40 millimeters. So I don't remember what that is. But anyways, this is it. It'll be, he says now middle of May, we'll have it. He'll be able to ship it to us. So we're going to start getting some pre-order stuff happening. I just got those pictures today. I thought I'd share them. What do you think? Cool, eh? Here's a video. I think he did a video. Yeah, this is what we're doing with Mike. I don't know if he put out an announcement that said, there's going to be an announcement. No, I'll let him finish doing it. But how about the car project? Hey, Cerebral Dad, how's it going? Yeah, we were talking about it. This is part of it. And then, and then there was this, doing some sanding. And then my thing's working. Let's go back to, what were we talking about? Anybody remember? How's everybody doing, Polson? Mr. Zuba, that's some poorly designed rain gutters. Yeah, very, very poorly designed rain gutters is right. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you about my steppers. So what I finally got going here's my plan. Look at this. Just in case you missed it, if you updated 108, be careful. Some of it is breaking WLED. Oh, Oh, I will be watching that, Chris. You know what I've noticed with WLED, and I don't know. I think again, right now I'm blaming my steppers, eh? Right now I'm blaming the network for everything. But I've had a couple of my WLED strips that just flash. They just flash and then they go off. I'm like, I don't know what to. Around here, the eaves are white. Okay, Cerebral Dad. Well, white is on our list. We're kind of thinking light brown, dark brown, and white. But they're paintable. It's just it's galvanized steel, so it's paintable. Any color you want. Problem with WLED, eh? Let's look at this. I want to show you what I got here. What I managed to do with ESP Home and some just more careful attention to the documentation, believe it or not, was I was able to actually get 6 stepper drivers running, because I want, I've got those 6 shades in the living room there, the mountain room we call it, and Mrs. Z's loves them. That's like her favorite thing. And right now there's a lot of wires there. I've got those end stops. I've got the DC motors. I would have used steppers if I could have gotten steppers to work back when I did those originally. But now I've been able to get steppers working. And so I've got this, 3D printed up a little box for them to mount on the wall. And I've got a little thing that would fit inside the PVC. And then I'm just going to have them all turned together. So the direction and the number of steps will be all the same. So I can run them off of just one pin, right? One direction and one step pin. And that's it. And they actually work pretty well. I've been very, very happy. And then I just saw, was it 3Ative just posted his video, and he's got some different drivers that make the steppers just super quiet somehow. Those are a little bit higher, a little bit more expensive. These are only like $10 for 5. And the ones he's using are about $25 or $30 for 5, I think. But anyways, it works and it's great. And this was the code I used. Oh, good. Icaro, show me. Connection weird, or is it just me coming in for a few minutes? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Clement, how's it going? The connection might be screwy. I know Twitch was being a little screwy today. TMC drivers are silent. Yeah, they're pretty nice. I got to get some of those. WLED is broke now after core update. Uh-oh. So I don't think mine is broke. Let's look at it and see. I don't think they're broken. Let's see. I tried to put them all in one place. Yeah, so this is what's ticking me off. This is what's steaming me under the collar, is look at these unavailables. Why? Why are they unavailable? This one right here is sitting like, it can't be 10 feet away from it can't be 10 feet away from the access point. And for some reason it's unavailable. Whatever, dude. But here is my office LEDs on the floor. And they're not working. Oh, they're not working. That's freaking awesome. Let's try these ones over here by the TV. Yep, those are working. Well, at least these ones are. These ones are working okay. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I'm blaming network issues for this right here. This is one of the ones that was blinking last night too. So, oh, now they're on. Go figure. See, so it's got to be a network thing. Still dealing with several unavailables in Home Assistant. For WLED, Shents, or for something else? None of mine worked. Some would just flash occasionally. I had to revert back to 107 and remove, then upgrade, then re-add. Oh, okay. So you removed them from the, you removed the WLED integration for each one, right? Because it puts a different integration for each one. So you remove those, then you upgraded to 108, and then you re-added your WLEDs, and that worked. 2 boards give the magic smoke after the update. No! If they're blinking, it might be the 108 issue. Oh, really? Okay. How did you get text-to-speech working with Media Player? Oh, yes, I am. And it does work, Cerebral Dad. Are you using the media player component? This guy? This guy? Oh, looks like I have an update. This one here. This is how I'm doing it, and it works pretty well. I had to do a little bit of fandangling last night to get rid of this CAPTCHA thing. Oops, what am I doing? Where am I? Toy room. Oh, that's funny. There we go. This one. Oh, I'm going to do this. Take off, you hoser. A. See if she does it. No.
Sorry.
Oh.
Text-to-speech can only be called with the notify.alexa_media service.
Oh,
Please see the Alexa_media wiki for details.
All right, that's new. That's new. Is that the problem you're having, Cerebral Dad? So I wonder how that's gonna play out now. My guess is we'll get an update to the media player card or something, and it'll work again at some point. Oh, so this is just the media player. Oh, let's try the mini media player card. Maybe the mini media player card will work better. Where do I have that one? I think I have the mini media player card here. Yeah, here's the mini media player card. So let's try it here. See if this one does it. Take off, you hoser. See. Ooh, inverted the wires positive and negative. Yeah, that. So there you go. Cerebral Dad, use the mini media player. Use the mini media player, and I will post this again. I'll give you this little code. This little bit of code that I got here. That's it. That's all I'm using. And you forgot A. Oh, I'll have to do it again. All right, let me post this in Discord somehow. Discord, singing the Discord song. Ooh, I got notifications. I got notifications that I'm live. Yay! Hold on, I get distracted. Oh, cool. Thank you, guys. Renee? Didn't receive stickers. Oh, I'll have to check and make sure, Renee. Should have sent them. If not, we shall do it again. You did send me your address, yeah? Renee, make sure you send me your address. Oh, maybe no, you put it in the thing, didn't you? Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, mini media player. We're gonna put this in the live stream section. Ooh, what you got there, Stove Doc? What is that thing? I should probably put this in Lovelace instead. I'll put it both places. One of 5 WE came back to the card. The rest show not available. Well, I guess the thing to do is just do like Gary did. Take them off and put them back on, I suppose. That's a bummer. Oh. Chrome's not responding. Beautiful. Thank you, Windows. I believe this is a Windows problem, if I had to guess. Oh, used your videos about DIY smart locks and made a lock for my sliding glass door. Excellent. Oh, Brian's here. Hallelujah. Thank goodness. Took apart a TV and used the plastic inside. Oh, that's what the photos are. Oh, you used that for the diffuser? Very cool. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. I see. And now I'm scrolling back and seeing your pictures. Very cool. Very cool. 3 blue screens and at least 2 days on my Windows is great. How's it going, William? Yes, fail. Man, everything's failing. Now my YouTube chat window is also not responding. Well. I started cleaning my configuration after seeing your live with Frank. Feels good. That video is a great one. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad it's useful. The best way. What's needed inside service data for notify media? Oh, here, nothing. But if you want to do the service, it's stuck. Okay, it's stuck. If you want to do it as a service call, we can look at that. I believe it's just message, but I'm not 100% sure. Fail, eh? I'm pretty good at being Canadian. Those Canadians, they're so nice. They're so nice. Oh no, my Dr. Pepper's gone. Boom, 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 boom. Why is this not reloading? I wonder, man, Chrome is just ticked off. Uh-oh. I'm going to close Chrome. Oh, nope. Okay. Yep, I'm not. And we're back. I'm not apologizing enough. What are we talking about, eh? I didn't know this was a possibility. You mean going to Twitch? Buzzy? I like Twitch. I'm going to, I know YouTube is where I've gained an audience and all, but as far as streaming goes, Twitch is where I would be watching if I was watching. And I'd like to be able to do some new things with the stream, with the interaction stuff and a lot of it's available, or some of it's available only in Twitch. What does your config look like for text-to-speech? Let us see. I do not know. Let's see if we can open the secrets file here, right on the front page. You see that blade? I got it out of there just in time. Okay, actually, there was no secrets. Let's look at, I think I already took, here's the problem with breaking up your configuration though, is now I don't remember if text-to-speech is in here anymore. Nope, it's not. So if you're using the Amazon Echo Media Player, we need a better name for that. If you're using Bertha Media Player, you don't actually need anything in your configuration. You can do it all through the integrations. And that's the recommended way to do it now. And it caused me problems when I had it still in my YAML, my configuration. Let's see if I have a text-to-speech. I do. This is just going to be for Google, I believe. Yeah, that's all I have. That's it. Any advice on replacing the hot end on an Ender 3 Pro before it starts? Ooh. I have not replaced the hot end on an Ender 3. I have replaced my own hot end. Mine is a direct drive extruder. Probably doesn't make much difference on the hot end. Don't do it while it's hot. That's my first bit of advice. Very useful, right? Use the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. Oh, you mean to find everywhere it says text-to-speech. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll do that next time. Don't be exposing those Macs. There's a bug with Home Assistant 108 flooding the WLED API. I had 4 instances go offline and start flashing. I re-uploaded the firmware and had to change IP address. Oh, no. Okay, Madberry, maybe that's it. Oh, why did it cut off the rest of what you were saying? Hey, Vanessa, how's it going? What'd you miss? We can start over. Mostly it was about Michigan's basketball recruiting class. I think that's mostly what it's about. Sorry. I got no room to brag. Okay, do it while it's hot and don't burn yourself. Don't you need to do it while it's kind of hot? Isn't that part of it? That's if you change the nozzle, right? I broke a nozzle off. I was trying to do it and it was cold and I just snapped. I mean, they're just copper, I guess, or some of them aren't very strong. And it didn't take much and snap. The way it went. The way it went. The channel isn't currently live, so there isn't a title. Wasn't that funny? Oh, Nightbot won't let you do the title? Well, that's weird. And I think, you know what? I wonder if that's because Sir Goodenough, will it do it through Restream? What should we title this one? Because I can change it on Restream. What would you title this stream? It's kind of like Seinfeld, the stream about nothing. I have also automation when smoke is detected. All covers go up and she says what to do. Nice. I like that, Ricardo. That's a good idea. That's why I wanted to revisit our alarm system. Because we had things where when the doors opened and it played sounds and stuff. I did that video, and then things changed, and that was based on Volumio, and that was based on a different. Well, the alarm panel component's probably not changed, but I think I could do better. The one where Doc got distracted. Squirrels, eh? Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna change it. This is how I could change it all at once, I think. Squirrels, eh? I did the time to reopen the streams just because of all the talk about reopening things. So this is what the message I got this morning about Twitch having trouble, but it says right now it doesn't. Oh, I guess a minute ago when I first started, it said there weren't any problems, but now it looks like there are some problems. So that's, I guess, why it's good to keep them both. Did I watch the 3rd episode of Some Good News? No, I've been keeping him in my list. They had an announcement for healthcare providers from AT&T. Oh, really? What was the announcement? What was the announcement, Whiskers? Tell me. I'll watch it later. I have AT&T. Are they going to give us free phone bill for a while? Blade says Twitch is fine for him. Good. There was a guy in France who died when a fire started, but he couldn't get his blinds up because the power was cut. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, you need Failsafe or Failsecure. No, you need Failsafe so that when the power goes off, things move. That's Failsafe. How do I display the squirrels on the screen, Brian? With magic. Huh? No, it's I make the images and the animation, the moving and the sounds in Final Cut Pro. And then I just use a green background in Final Cut Pro, and then export the video and then import it into OBS as a media source, just a video file. And that's it. And then I bring in the media source and I take out the green screen. Love how you laughed about that. Just you watch. AT&T is planning to cover cell bills for healthcare providers for a while. 3 months, I think. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Wow. That's great. How do we apply for that? That'll be my phone bill, because if you count with the kids now, our phone bill is almost $400 a month. Man, that's great news. I'll go tell the kids. Those squirrels are so you. You like those, Brian? I need to make some more. I do have fun time sitting on that. What are I running Home Assistant on? I'm running Home Assistant on you guys heard, somebody knows. Somebody has a bot for that. It's a Nook. That's what I use. I use an old Nook. Salty was a dude. He hasn't been around as much. Ain't no way, and I'll be paying $400. Yeah. It creeps up on you, the phone bill. It creeps up on you when you've got kids and you just keep adding phones and keep adding phones and keep adding phones. So some of it is, business expense. So you get a little bit of, at least don't pay taxes on some of it. Missed the notification for the stream. Oh man, Okert, I'm sorry. What'd you miss? We talked about the bug. We talked about, I don't know. We talked about stepper motors. We talked about a little bit. Paying $330 for 2 people. Wow. What about Comcast Mobile? I don't know about Comcast Mobile. Swap them all over to 33010s. What are those? What's that, Steve? Budget-friendly neighborhood watch surveillance system. Oh. That's a good idea, Tyson. I see that. So what would you do? You're talking about where a few neighbors have outside cameras connected to a VPN that allows tunneling live back. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't think... Oh, it's a BlackBerry. I got you. That's funny. I don't have any neighbors that have the cameras or the technical know-how probably to do that. But that seems like a great idea. 5 phones on T-Mobile for $140. Good grief. No, don't call right now, Tyson. Is Nokia model numbers. Oh, we had Zachary's phone. Zachary had a candy bar phone for a little while, but then he lost it. And we found it like a year later under the couch. All right. You know, hey, have you guys, we had an idea too, another thought that came up that we were chatting about. All right. Twitch subscriber tier 1. Yeah. Marco, do you like unicorns or planes or confetti? Call and talk on the stream via Discord, not the phone. Oh. Bill's close to $450 with 5 phones. Whew. But with Sprint, you paid $550. That is crazy. All right, Street Freaks racing videos. Nice. All right, let's do, somebody say trains. Oh, I know which one you want. He wants this one too. Choo-choo. This one. Unicorns. $60 on Cricket for 2 phones. Man, you guys are... I'm doing it wrong. Got offered confetti? I want confetti. All right, John, confetti for you after this. Don't touch your face. Hola, amigos. Anonymous. All right, what do we got up there now? Who do we got? Nexus. Oh, yes. Binary Nexus. You get to pick 2. What do you want? This is the confetti one. We got the squirrels. We got confetti. We got unicorns. We got planes. We got explosions. We got all kinds of stuff. Don't touch your face. $30 for your Pixel. Man. Yeah. I don't think we're going with the cheapest option. So dang it, AT&T owes us 3 months of paying our bills. It seems like we're getting... You still haven't changed the whistle. No, I haven't, Gary. I have not. Hi, buddy. Remember to connect your Discord accounts. That's right. Connect your Discord accounts. And Patreons, if there's any Patreons out there, if you connect your Discord to your Patreon account, then your Discord status will show up as patron as well, and you get a different color in Discord. And the Twitch subscribers have probably noticed that in Discord, your name is a different color. Currently needs 6 lines. Kids kill my data. Man, Vanessa. You did it, Peter? Did it show up? Is it working? Let us know if it's not working. Because we got skills, mad skills. Oh, here's what we were talking about. Here's a how much for a training in what, Eduardo? In like just Home Assistant stuff? It's free, brother. Just come here. It's free. We'll do what we can for you. I started saying, oh, a fun little 12-hour stream topic idea was, let's see, where is it? Is it here? No, where is it? Is it supervisor? I didn't finish installing that thing about the logs, but yeah, Dawson attack. Huh? Nope, it's not there. Here, the logs. So, who was it? There was a few of us talking about this, and we were talking about basically sorting out all the errors. So if you guys go to your logs page, you probably have a whole bunch of these, right? Hey, Peter, we probably have a whole bunch of these. And the idea was go through each one of these and track it down, sort it out, and stop it from happening. I wonder if there's people, is there anybody out there that doesn't get a bunch of errors in their log like this? Just don't click the logs tab. Problem solved. It's a good thing it's hard to find. I can't even begin to resolve the issues. Stone Obscurity, you have none, you stinker. Yeah, otherwise I need to acknowledge they exist. So many errors. Emmanuel, you have none also? There's a couple of you guys. Down to like 5. Nice, John. Yeah, Tanner's in the boat with me and the rest. Go through and clean them up once a month. Chris, you're a star. Turn off logging. Oh, good idea. That's how to solve them all, huh, Chris? My logs are terrible. Oh, man. Errors for days, Yona. Oh, man. Only one I get is Node Red. Well, that's actually pretty good. You only get 2, Renee? Stinker. Only related to Chromecast. 10 of them. Look how many I have. And some of them, too, they say, like, been triggered. Like, look at this. Look at this one. Error fetching WLED data. 25,000 occurrences. All right. Michael Schwab, what would you like, Michael? You want explosions? You want unicorns? What do you want? What are logs? 16 after 0 after clicking clear. Uh-oh. Wait, there's clear? There's a clear button? But these are all from today. Well, I guess some of them are from yesterday. Oh, yeah, they're about Corona. You get one error from WLED that is unplugged. Node Red boot. I'm sure so much of this is old devices and things I need to just get rid of. Look, so this one's, what's this one? I don't know what this one's related to. Core PY something. Okay. This one is related to WLED. This one is WLED. This one's Google Wi-Fi, which I still probably have in my configuration, and I don't have the router anymore. This one is about Shelly PY. This one is about the AQI is the pollen in the air sensor thing. This one is as well. AdGuard switch. Oh yes, this is an old RF sensor that I took out a long time ago. It's still showing up. Volumio is failing to connect. Probably IP address change. I don't know what this one is. Something about Lovelace Mobile. I don't know where it's looking for that, but anyways, I could probably get through a lot of them. Can't read to add-on. Decon's info request, exception, and another thread. Man, it would take, I don't even think I could fix them all. This chase the WD error log, fix it. Maybe we should do that like one at a time. Wise outdoor camera pictures in Discord PM. Oh, yeah, cool. So you put a Wise camera outside. Oops, I'm not authorized. I'm not authorized to access this page. You're not authorized. Eh? I'm Canadian Russian. Hey, how's it going? Andy Liege. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by. It says clear. If I clear it. Oh, no issues. That was easy. All right, Cerebral Dad. Couple Pi Zeros looking at presence detection. How do you avoid adjacent rooms? Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, you know what? We can talk about Room Assistant for a minute, because even though my Room Assistant is currently on the disabled list. I have a disabled list. It's currently on the disabled list. I did learn some really good stuff about it, and I'm excited to get it. And I'm, depending on how my network stuff shakes out, and if I can really pare down the number of Wi-Fi devices, and if I can clear up some of this interference and 2.4 gigahertz problem, blah, blah. I would like to do this presence detection stuff. Oh, this is the wrong one. Just go to roomassistant.com for Pete's sake. But it might not, if I can't resolve all those issues, which is very possible, then the possibility exists that I just won't use this. When you restart, you'll get them back. I know. I know. Okay, so what I wanted to show you, so if you go through Room Assistant here, there's some really good stuff in, is it the configuration? You start looking at, integrations. All right, so let's look at the Home Assistant integration. Was there some stuff here I wanted to tell you? Password, reject unauthorized user, example config. No, that wasn't it. Settings, Bluetooth Classic. Bluetooth Classic. Okay, Bluetooth Classic is what we've been using. So the settings for Bluetooth Classic, there's some of these that you can change. And T. Pansky has a video that talks some about this, but there are some other things that you can do. Here's one. I know you guys talked about, some of you guys threw these things at me when we were looking at it. I just didn't know where to get the details from it. And here it is. So you can do a minimum RSSI. So that says if you have to be within this distance for this particular device to say that you're in that room, right? So if you have adjacent rooms, you would just want to set this minimum RSSI to something for that one, right? All right, Balcando, thank you for following. Let's do some explosions. We haven't done those yet today. And I touched my face. Anyway, so that's probably a part of that solution. So you want to set that minimum distance so that when so you don't get too much overlapping, right? Put the device in the middle of the room. You could do that. Or I would say put it at opposite edges of the room from the other rooms, right? So if you've got two rooms that are next to each other, you put one on the east wall and one on the west wall of, the east wall of one room and the west wall of another room kind of thing. See what I mean? So that they're as far apart as possible in those two rooms. You could put it in the middle of the room and do this RSSI thing. That would be very good too. Used to blow pictures off the walls. Just a little mosquito. What? Oh, not as loud as it used to be. Yeah, I turned it down. Face touch, capacitive sensor that detects a face touch. That's awesome. All right, let's see. What else? There were some other things in here. Timeout cycles, intervals. I slowed down this intervals because I was thinking maybe this was part of my problem. The interval at which the Bluetooth devices are queried in seconds. So every 6 seconds, it's sending out a to ask, "Are you here?" to each Bluetooth device, right? And I was thinking, okay, so if I've got 4 of these pies around the house, and that's probably not enough, but I have 4 of them, and I think I had 5 devices on the list, and I had every 6 seconds, each of those pies was querying each of those 5 devices. You're talking hundreds of queries a minute, right? Or something like that. Do the math real quick. It's a lot. 4 times 30, so 120 per every 6 seconds. Am I doing the math right? Anyways, it's a lot. So I thought, well, you change this interval to something like 60, and so it just queries every minute or every 5 minutes or something like that. Won't that kill the phone battery? Well, this is querying from the Pi, Dead Santa, so I don't think so. But maybe. I don't know. Maybe it would. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and Ricardo's got this. What has he got? Oh, yes, that's right. And then you can do in the sensor, you can make it so that it only shows you as connected when you're within a certain distance. That's what Ricardo just posted. Each face detection in each room. Yeah. What about rooms above one another? Same situation. Yeah, probably. Cerebral Dad. Probably just want to use this minimum RSSI. Yeah, I want this thing to work, and I want it to work well and be helpful. I don't want it to be a burden. I was joking around with, I was half joking around with Janice and the kids last night at bedtime, because I had to fix something for like the 50th time. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm going to just take out all this smart stuff out of my house. I'm done. I was kidding. But boy, sometimes I tell you, the truth is, it is possible and very likely even that by doing all this DIY smart home stuff, you make your life significantly more complicated. I spend so much time now troubleshooting all this stuff. Oh, I want this to work. And I'll spend hours trying to get some little dinky thing to work. But it's for the fun of it. It's for the fun. It's for the learning more than it's because I actually need the lights to come on when I walk in the room. That seems weird. Doesn't that seem kind of like a crazy person would do something like that? Oh, am I salty again? When things break, they break bad. All but one of my WDs are wigging out. Weird. Nothing to do with homelessness. They keep losing Wi-Fi every 10 seconds. Okay, good. So it's not just me. Stove Doc. It's not just me. Okay, so there must be something else going on. Yep, Anonymous, that's an addiction, right? It's when you keep doing something even though you know it's detrimental. How's Google Maps moved to find a new, more local people near, expecting a different result? Yeah. Doing the same thing over and over, yeah. Oh, I mixed up Google Maps. Moved and need to find more local people near. Oh, yeah. How is the Google map? We do have that map. It's exclamation point map. Exclamation point map. And if it's been around a long time, but probably not everybody has seen it. We have a map of where everybody is. If you want to see if there's anybody near you, you can put your location into the map and see who's around. Maybe you have a little meetup. Get somebody to help you out or go give some help. I don't want to get too sappy preachy here, but we were talking about, staying positive with all this goofy stuff going on in the world. And probably one of the best things you can do is just help somebody else, right? It just makes you feel better. We had a friend who had, this was, 11 years ago, lost her husband, tragic accident. And when she was getting some counsel, some help, what they gave her, what they told her was, once the funeral's over and things, start serving other people. Go help other people with whatever. And you'll forget about your own problems and you'll feel better. And it works. So anyways, 2 miles away, there's someone in the same town? Nice. I got a few people in the same town as me. I still hardly see them. Tyson, a couple others. Yeah, that should be a map that everybody can drop pins in. All right, Firefighter 19 is subscribed with Prime. Do you want farting unicorns, confetti Superman, or electronic parts dropping from the sky airplanes? You tell me what you like. An hour away. That seems so far. I think it's more about like the whole time commitment. Planes, planes, planes. Here it comes, buddy. I think the best part of this one is the song. Thank you for subscribing. I love those Twitch subscriptions. I actually got my first check from Twitch a couple days ago. Yeehaw! I found out the other day that the guy who does the mini media player lives in the same tiny town in Sweden as I. That's fantastic, Thomas. You guys should hook up. Do some fun stuff. An hour back, 3 hours at my place, so you have to plan the whole day. Yeah, that's the problem. Hey, Andrew, what are we doing today? We are squirreling around, my buddy. Huh? Actually, we were talking about Room Assistant. There's another thing I wanted to show you guys. Did I tell you about some of the other things in Home Assistant that you can do? I think I may have. Oh, is it Home Assistant? No. Integrations. There's a GPIO integration. This was it. Yeah, I think we did talk about this briefly, right? The GPIO integrations. So with Room Assistant running on a Raspberry Pi or Pi Zero, you can set up the pins on the Raspberry Pi to function as binary sensors for input, like a button or a motion sensor, something like that. And you can set them up to do outputs like switches, so you can turn on a light or LED, trigger, relay, stuff like that. So cool, right? I mean, I'm excited about that. I think that's really awesome. And then if you're really skilled, if you have real mad skills, you can set it up so that those buttons or other things, I suppose, can trigger shell commands. So you can run shell commands, sensors or switches. So my guess is you could do more than just on-off with that as well. But anyways, I don't have the mad skills to write out a nice shell command. It's probably not terribly hard, but just the syntax would trip me up, but I'm sure I would spend too much time on it. But if you had the mad skills, that's part of what works with Room Assistant. It's part of what Room Assistant does. It's awesome. It's big written on his hat. USA? Want to help me for free? Check on himself, right? Renee, what? I missed part of that. We know where Frank lives. Yeah, that's true. We do know where Frank lives. I am helping you forget about the situation for a short time. It helps me too. Missed the streams this week. I didn't do any streams this week. Just wanted to say I love the community. Thank you very much. All right, man. Rarific? Ref Eric. Oh, Ref Eric. That's not so hard to say. What would you like, Ref Eric? What would you like? You want the unicorns, the Superman, you want the trains, you want the Wii's. We can do this just for fun, but we'll do you another one anyways. Whee! No enchede. No enchede. That sounds like... Ooh, you love trains? You want trains? All right, this is trains. I need to do more trains, don't you think? This is just one train, and he has the wrong kind of horn. Thank you for subscribing. Woohoo! Lots of Twitch subs today. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Did you or anyone then compare Room Assistant with HA Bluetooth proximity? I need to do them all. You know what, Andrew? I do need to do them all. Room Assistant, Room Assistant I had working. I got partway through that HABT proximity, and I did not get that far in with monitor. But those are kind of the three. HABT proximity, this one. I had started setting this one up too. Has anybody used this one? And what do you think about this one? I might try this one too. Lighting. Oh, lightning? You want lightning? Do your Twitch rewards work? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. YouTube join button. That's right, Reese. We got to work on that YouTube join button. I got to write that down. That might be what I wrote on here. Oh no, good. I didn't write it down. I was going to try and take notes with a pen or with a screwdriver. That's not going to work. Join. The cool kids. Ricardo. Uh-oh. Looks like the Twitch viewers are more generous. Well, the Twitch... No, we don't want to start a battle. ESP32 with ESP Home is working fine. Oh, really? Sylvian, so how are you doing that? With Bluetooth low energy? Just like it just knows that there's somebody there? What are you following, Sylvian? I'm assuming you're still talking about room detection, right? What is there a guide you followed? How did you get it sorted? I've set it up so that the Bluetooth sensor works, the RSSI sensor, but that's all I was able to do. Whoa, what is that? Ooh. Oh. Twitch viewers are more 100 bits. See what I need to set up. Here's the other thing. We're going to have to put the tip cup on there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Eric. Ref Eric. Yeah, there's a little tip cup, right? Where the little things will fly across and they'll drop in the cup. Use Home Assistant BT proxy. I only have issues with static, meaning how to use and get steady state of devices in the room near the sensor. I wonder if that's got to be a problem with all of them. It's so crazy. What's the best way to do presence detection with kids without devices? Cameras. I mean, it's silly, but that's what I was thinking the other day. Like, you know, there's a few rooms where I know the kids hide out and I just don't know which one they're in. And it's not that it's a problem. It's just, you know, it's nice to know where are they? Are they home? Did they leave? Cameras. You know, just make a camera. Make a camera. Yeah, that Brave browser is an interesting thing. Have you guys heard about this Brave browser? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to take off. I don't know if it's a official Brave web browser. Private, fast, secure. And basically what you do is you kind of pick when you want ads or something like that. And then if you're watching something like this and you let ads go, then they send it to me instead of to YouTube or something. I don't know. It's different. It's different. I would like some more feedback from people who know what to figure it out and whether it's a great thing or what. I use Brave. It's awesome. Based on Chrome. Ad blocker built in. There you go. I'll give it a try. I did sign up for it as a creator because somebody was asking. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum 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 ba-da-da. I should be a Brave creator. I'm brave when it comes to hooking up electrical stuff. Brave is okay. On your marks, get set, Brave. Have I done smart irrigation configuration? No, Michael, I have not. But who has? I have very little grass. I have two little zones of grass, and yeah, Dawson sprayed them with weed killer last year on accident. And so I think some of you guys that were around probably remember that, what it looked like. It was pretty awful. And it's not, and now that it's growing back, it's like all dandelions and stuff. I do like their logo. Import from Chrome. Disaster. Uh-oh, what's the disaster? What, Steven? What's the disaster? No. Vivaldi has way more custom. Oh, is Vivaldi another one? Another browser? I have 5-zone sprinkler. Oh boy. Just ordered a new mic for conference calls. I missed it. I have Brave, Vivaldi, and Firefox, but tend to watch YouTube on Brave because there's no ads. I was thinking about using the Sonos 4 Pro to make one. That would work, Michael. That should work fine. That should work fine. Because you need it, because those are going to be low voltage, and really all you need is, I mean, it's just relays. When you take apart your because you should have some kind of a timer box right now, right? For sprinklers. And when you take that apart, all you'll find is relays that are just sending power to the solenoids. Or is that what they're called? Little ball valve. I don't know if they call them technically solenoids, but whatever. The little valves in the sprinkler. So yeah, you just, any relay, just replace the contact point on the sprinkler box with the contacts on the relay, and you should be cool. Oh no. Close my Chrome windows. I have a lot of Chrome windows open. Not right now. We'll come back to that later. So Brave, and then Vivaldi, huh? Is Vivaldi an add-on for Firefox? I spelled it wrong. Oh, it's a browser. Cool. Oh yeah, it looks like Firefox. Huh, interesting. I might have to try a couple of these. Flowers in the grass are good. Dandelions? Oh, somebody found 8-ball. Love your Vivaldi theme. Might have to try. Vivaldi is based on Chrome also. Okay. Just installed the new Edge. It looks good. So you mean Edge like Microsoft Edge? It might be good. I don't know. I would just be shocked. I'd be shocked that Microsoft made something that was worth using. But no, I'll play with those. I'll play with them and see, because I've got so many things customized on Chrome, but Chrome I know is not the most Microsoft Edge Chromium. There's a new version based on Chrome. Oh, really? Oh, Edge, Microsoft Edge Chromium. It runs on Chromium, Edge Chromium. It's pretty nice. Is that what I have here? I probably have it. Or is this just the old Edge? Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, browsers. Everything good runs on Chrome. Oh, I don't. Okay. Just use what you have. 3 ad block, ad guard, job done. All sprinkler controller is a semi-smart relay board anyways. Yep. So yep, just the relays replace the solenoid contacts 12 to 24 volts. New Edge is great. Use it for separate work accounts. I can easily segregate bookmarks and login deets using it. Oh, that's a good idea. Netscape. Yeah, Netscape. You kind of liking Twitch? Nice. Netscape. That's awesome. I'll have to try this. I'll have to go to some new browser stuff. Recommended channels on Twitch. Summit 1G. I don't even know what that is. Is that somebody playing What is it? What do the kids play? Fortnite? Sprinklers to control my sprinklers. Oh, sprinkler pie. Ooh, sprinkler pie. Nice, Chris. Okay. Firefox has Firefox containers add-ons. Mosaic. You like Mosaic, Andres? Wanted to change my name on it, though, and it won't let me for 2 months. Man. Chrome has had profiles. Family, work, personal profile. Oh, wow. CSGO. I don't even know what that means. Still not ready to make the jump to anything Microsoft. Been hearing good things. Doesn't the U.S. Social Security page tell you it needs Netscape? Probably. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't trust myself with that. I'd turn on the accidentally while setting up and testing and break things. Yeah. Oh, strike, Counter-Strike, global offense. Okay. Vivaldi. Fork knife. John Harrison. Oh, JH. Okay. Gotcha. I probably won't remember, John. I'll try, though. I will certainly try. All right. What else were we doing? Do you guys remember? Anybody? I don't remember.
Huh?
Let's fix somebody's problems. Want to fix somebody's problem? Oh, look at that. The 8-ball. Is Vivaldi better than... No, it says. Bitwarden. No, Blade. Don't make me talk about Bitwarden. Don't make me talk about Bitwarden. Make a stream with Tor add-on one day if possible. Oh, man. I briefly investigated Tor. Briefly. Your curse has put on me. Oh, what's that? Oh, yes, it was. Yes, Blade knows. Blade has the Bitwarden curse now. Can't get Bitwarden to work right. I'm sure it just has to do with that proxy, SSL, yada yada. Yada yada McYada. We can do something fun. Let's do it, Whiskers. Let's do it. Let's get that working. Anyone figure out the issue with WLED? This is weird. I don't know, but I'm glad that it's not just me, for what it's worth. You know, it is nice that WLED has that app that makes it pretty easy to control them all there. It won't tell me if Edge is any good. Mark's not liking 8-ball's responses. Better not tell you. Previous streams, you were saying Home Assistant switch plate prevented you. Oh, yes, you want to. Yes, okay. You haven't upgraded because of this. Yes, let's fix it. Okay, good. WKU, thank you. That's great. Let's do that because I did fix it. Let me tell you how I fixed it, if I can remember. So the problem was, here's the problem. We're going to go to Home Assistant and look at the release notes. I know, crazy, right? We're going to look at the release notes. And we're going to search for, it was JSON attribute. Right? So this was the problem with the HA switch plates. And this probably only be a few of you that even have HA switch plates, but for those of you that do, like WKU and myself, I was hesitating to upgrade to 108 because of this problem. So support for JSON attributes is removed from MQTT sensor, and it says JSON attributes topic, which actually I think it could have been or could also be or should be template, should be used instead. Okay, so what do? First thing I did, I went to here, to Visual Studio Code, and I searched for every place that had JSON attribute. BUTE, I think it was. And this, it wasn't in there. But here is where it shows up in a few different HA switch plate configuration files. So I click that, and this is what was there. What was there before was that this said like I think it said data template or something like that, or maybe it said topic template. I can't remember. I don't remember exactly what it said before, but it said something template here. And then it had this list of JSON attributes. And all I did was replace this key. I think that's a key. Frank would tell me that's a key. Maybe it's a dictionary. Well, this whole thing is a dictionary, right? I don't know. Yeah, this is a list of dictionaries. So anyways, I replaced this key with JSON attributes template, and I just did that in all of those places, and then it worked. All right, Mark, who was asking, Ricardo and Mark, make a connection and do Tor. Oh, okay. And that was all I had to do. And I did that, and then I checked the config, and it didn't give me any errors. Now, I haven't verified that those, well, my HA switch plates are working. I don't know if those sensors are all working. Like, this was supposed to be this bench sensor. And bench is the name of my switch plate that I had on the workbench. So I didn't verify that the sensor is working, but I assume it is. And as long as I could, like, mission accomplished, right? That's how I looked at it. I don't know if this was the right solution, but the mission was accomplished because I had an error. I couldn't update. And I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to use my HA switch plates until I fixed it. I found a way to make my HA switch plates still work and be on 108 and not have an error. So there we go. Matheson, hey, wasn't it you that said, was it you and Blade, me were talking about a stream about fixing the log errors? I thought it was. Time to do some hunting through files. Yeah, use Visual Studio Code and this guy here, this little search button, and it'll search through everything. You just have to, I think you have to tell it what folder you want to start in and go down. Bitwarden, Reese, you're killing me. We'll get there. Let me see what Whiskers has to say up here. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do that particular thing, Whiskers. I just don't want to incur the wrath, dude. Like, ever. Prime spam shows every 20 minutes if there are 15 chat responses every 5 minutes. Oh, we don't have to spam that one. Awesome. Bitwarden RS Docker simple. Corrupt, I think the problem we were facing was the SSL problem. What document template am I using in Visual Studio? Oh, good question. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that? Oh, okay. That's okay. I don't even know what it meant. I was just reading it out loud. Oh, man. Ricardo, oh wait, what was this about? Tasmota prefer to you? I sure like Tasmota. Boy, when I went, so I did do some of what Rob had been preaching about, how to separate up your networks. And I got some different advice from different people that maybe that wasn't the best way to do it, but I did get his point as far as having not all devices connecting to the actual closest access point. Look how slow this thing is right now. Should not take that long to start up. So I did go through, see, look at that. They're climbing again. All these, what is this WPA authentication timeout failures? I'm guessing that it's something's trying to sign in and it can't. Is that because it's got the wrong password? Does that mean somebody's trying to get in that doesn't have the password? What's that mean? Anyways, when I went through and I did go through and separate up, here comes some MAC addresses. Watch out, Salty Mac's coming. I did go through and separate them all. See, I've got a bunch of WLANs. Now I haven't separated them into different VLANs with different access to internet and stuff. Right now, they all still have access to everything. But I did separate them up in network of things, main floor, upstairs, and downstairs. And the Tasmota ones, it was so nice because I could just go to the Tasmota device, go to the console, put in a line, and it would change it, based on the line. So I had 3 lines that were backlog, password 1, whatever. And it worked great. So. Yeah. At here is where when I saw it. You stinkers. Oh man. Added a bunch of delay to my network. Oh really? I've tried it. I'm not 100% sure if I will keep it or if I will undo it yet. What icon do I use for WLED and Unify? Oh, that's the nano leaf. You like that? That's the nano leaf. Okay, so this is just dumb stuff, right? It's dumb. It doesn't help anything. But being able to put these icons on devices has been one of the funnest things that I've done in a while. So I've got a bulb, an RGB bulb. So I've got a bulb on it. I've got the cameras. I've got the Macs. I've got a modem. Thermostats, and then the WLED. This is the nano leaf thing. So. Has anyone had his Home Assistant hacked? You know what? Not in a long time. I don't think so. Not in a long time. Not me personally, never, but which is a surprise, honestly. But I remember a time, gosh, this was probably 2 years ago, or maybe more, where people were opening up their Home Assistant instance. And me too. I did it. They were just opening a port in the router, opening port 8123, and that's it. And I had a password on Home Assistant, but some people didn't even have a password. And I remember in the forums for a while, there were people who were saying that they, wake up in the morning, check their Home Assistant, and they would have a new notification, or some sensor would be changed to say something like, you really need to lock down your Home Assistant. Don't open ports like this, So people were hacking them, but they were hacking in there and then just saying, you're not secure. Get secure, So that was nice. I don't know anything malicious, but are there still people doing that? And everybody does know my password, so come on over. Yeah, 2FA. I think 2FA is just the way of the future. It's just going to have to be. I haven't done white hats versus black hats. Yeah, they were cool about it. I don't know. Hopefully that's still what's happening. Hopefully there's just still people being nice about it, not causing anybody any harm. He has only separate NOT devices that won't move. Yeah, and that's what I did. I'm trying, because I had like some of these, like I had, for an example, I had a device. I can't remember which one it was now. It was connecting to the access point in the basement, and it was like up here on the second floor. It was bypassing, 2 other access points to get to that access point in the basement. Maybe 3 even, because there's one down in the toy room. And I was like, what the heck? So that's what this is for, right? To make it, I have main, up, and low, so that they will go right to the exact one. And then what's the measure of signal is the measure of how good the signal is, right? So some of these are just bad, even though they're close. So I don't understand why some of these are so bad. The castle, I understand. The castle is far. It's outside. Okay, fine. This front one, it's not even really connecting. But this one is right next to, it should be connected to the one in the toy room. I don't know, man. Part of me says maybe, what's the point? Like, why? I can understand. I do understand why we want to separate them up, but does it help to just let the Unify system control that stuff? I don't know. Is it possible to make a script that when you ask her or him which windows are open, she reads out which are open? I'm sure it is possible, Flores. I'm sure it's possible. In fact, I would say the way that I would go about it would be, you could follow what Sir Goodenough, was it 3ative? It was 3ative, right? 3ative did a text-to-speech in Node-RED thing. He has a video about it. We did it on the 12-hour stream as well. And he sets up a flow in Node-RED. I could even show you. sets up a flow in Node-RED that, the trick is you have to trigger it with something. So you'll need to set up a binary sensor and then set up a routine, because you can't trigger her. You can't like say to her, if you say which windows are open, she needs to know what to do with that. And so you have to do that as a routine in the Amazon Echo app. And then that routine, all you have to tell that routine to do is to trigger your binary sensor that is set up as the trigger in your Node-RED flow. Does that make a lot of sense? Did I just go blah, 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 blah? It's in here. Was it here we were working on it? Can't remember now where it was. Nope. It's in here somewhere. I don't know. That's funny. Who knows where it went? Oh my gosh. Anyways, it's in here somewhere. That's crazy. I don't know where it went. It's got to be here. Oh, because we put these in subflows? No, because they were like separate. Anyways, I don't remember now. Where did it go? I'm really surprised that it's not there. Huh. It's not easier to find. Anyways, that's why we label our flows. Yeah. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me I got to organize Node-RED, like my configuration file. Anyways, yes, you can do it. You can do it. Think you can force it to connect to a particular access point in the unified controller rather than making separate networks and creating more congestion. That's probably true. Is it possible to make a button to press instead of saying yes? Oh, making a button to press is even easier, Bogdan. Making a button to press is even easier. You know, it's one more thing that's not going to fail. I have like my sign off, right? When I call the kids up for sign off, when we get ready for bedtime or dinner time, we have a button, you know, for each of those different things. You press that button and that's what does it. All right, Bobsy Boo, what would you like? Unicorns, planes, confetti, explosions, trains. You tell me, A. Node-RED is chaotic, isn't it? I know, I'm so bad. It's because everything is just so half done around me. It's awful. It's a curse. It's a curse. I get half done with something and I move on to something else. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the club. Several Alexa buttons. I'm sorry I said the word, but I kind of slurred it. They can trigger anything. They are awesome. But they stopped making them. Oh, you're talking about those buttons. Explosions are fine. Let's do this. We're gonna send this little unicorn across the path, and then we're gonna explode her. Oh, missile! Get her with the missile. Oh, she got away. How do you make your line counter? You mean, the counter that says how many lines are in my configuration? Not the unicorn. Don't have routines. So you use, hey, blank, activate, blank. Oh, okay. And then that scene is just set those things in that state. Have I used Node-RED to configure a Raspberry Pi? You can add an RPi as a device. Ooh, I didn't know that. Don't plan on downgrading afterwards. I'll do a lot of coding, so I need 5,000 screens. Google Map when I was linked earlier, and you're really close. Oh, awesome. Creative and Sam are neighbors. Fantastic. What was I going to do? Somebody help me. Oh, yeah. I was going to go to Home Assistant, and I was going to look at the line counter. The line counter was Whiskers. He just gave me, he said, oh, here's your line counter sensor. And that was it. Oh, except, is it here? Actually, I don't think it's here. It's, yeah, you have to, this is how I did that, but you have to actually do the sensor. It's in here. Okay, it's one of these right here. I will put it in somewhere over here. I'll put it in where was I going to put it? I need to put it in one of these channels. I can't find the right channel. Where are my channels? My channels are all collapsed. Oh, okay. We'll just put it in Home Assistant. There you go. Aren't you all having fun? Push bullet works great. How does almond work? Good question, Marco. Good question. I haven't played with it very much. It should work the same way that, as in the way that She Who Shall Not Be Named works. But you shouldn't need a wake-up word, right? So the reason that we say Bertha instead of the name of the device is because we don't want to wake up everybody's device. As I understand, almond, I think you have to push a button or something? I can't remember exactly how but you can just say the thing and it should be listening. Betty. Betty Boo. Have I thought about making a DIY leak detection? Oh, leak prevention system? I have a leak detection system. I did a video about that a long time ago. It was just the RF stuff. But, a leak prevention system, I have thought about it, BMO, and that's a great idea. And I could probably do it. Wait a second. All right. So everybody in their house, maybe we'll put it down here. You should have something like a valve like this, right? Everybody's got a valve like this of some kind. The main water into your house should look something like this. So this is a Zemismart. This particular one is Zigbee, but they make Wi-Fi ones as well. And it basically just clamps onto that. It's just a little servo, and it clamps onto that little holder thing. And then you can, you would connect it in an automation with a leak detector and say, if your leak detector goes off, close that thing down. I think that would work. That's how I would do it, at least to start out with, and then we'll see how well it works. You have some valves like that? If you use solenoids, use a water hammer prevention system. Wait a minute. Water hammer? Good, Blade. You can do that. You can do that video. Oh, really? Are these valves $100? Well, you could do it with a servo or a stepper. That's a real thing. You have to also shut off the water heater or plan on replacing it. Oh, really? Why is that? Oh, because the water will just keep heating up and die? A regular Sonoff and a solenoid valve on my irrigation. What is water hammers made up? Is it not? It sounds like it's made up. What's a water hammer? It's a real thing? Pressure spikes. You shut the valve off fast. Oh, really? I don't know about this. And the assumption is if the pressure spikes? What is water hammer? Silent check valves to reduce water hammer. Pump shutdown. Is it playing? So are those expensive? When you shut the valve fast, the pipes bang and shake. Okay. Hear the clunk after turning off the tap. Water has to be flowing to get water hammer. All you engineers, do you guys all take classes on this? Huh. Interesting. Mucho interesante. Solution to close valve shower or get pressure relief valve. Zone off and solenoid. Simple. I don't think I hear water hammering in our house. Maybe we do. The valve you got is slow, so hammering effect on that one. No hammering effect. Oh, I got you. Oh, I see. You're saying that if we shut the valve too quickly, then you get water hammer, and I understand. Okay, now I understand that. Dun, 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 dun. I think you could, like this thing here, all this thing is, if we open this thing up, actually, what are we doing? We got nothing else to do for the next 15 minutes. Let's open this up. Void the warranty, void the warranty. That'd be a good name for a YouTube channel, huh? Voiding the warranty. I mean, this is just going to be a little motor and some gears in here, right? So a 3D printer, or you might need to use something a little more sturdy, maybe bend some metal around or do, a little bit of machine stuff, but get a stepper, a high torque stepper motor. You could build this. The Zemi smart people will be so happy that I finally put this in a video. They sent it to me. I don't even know how long ago. There you go. That's all it is. It's gears and a little motor. And this is probably the control board over here. So this would maybe where the Zigbee chip is. But it just interacts with the motor right here. It's simple. Smells like grease. Yeah, that's soldered in there. I can't take that off. But yeah, there's the chip. There's the I guess in this case Zigbee chip or whatever. But there's the Wi-Fi chip. It would be a Wi-Fi chip and a relay. That's it. Little reset button here on the top for something. Power button somewhere. Oh, that is the power button. Oh, we got a Danger Mouse. Hey, Danger Mouse. How's it going? Prime subscription. Fantastic. Danger Mouse. I remember you. From mucho tiempo. Hace mucho tiempo. You want some unicorns? Let's do unicorns for Danger Mouse. How you doing, man? What are my thoughts on Sonoff Zigbee Hub? Can we control this with it? Good question. I don't know. Possibly. Remember when you install the valve, make an automation to move valve every week at least in order to ensure the valve closes when needed. Oh, that's a good idea. Because to force to move the valve to be increased if you don't actuate it once per week. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. We don't activate ours now, but I suppose if you got down there with your hand and cranked on it, that would be it. jogging it. Is that what it's called? I guess you could totally set, yeah, that would be simple enough automation. Well, you know what? Now that I got all this stepper stuff, right? Steppers and ESP Home. Did I show you how easy this works? Hey, wait, where's Jim Ward? Where's Jim Ward? Because I'm about to do something that worked perfectly last night. So he's going to need to be here. So he can, because it's probably going to fail. All right, we got 3 volts there. We've got those pins there. It looks like they're good. That looks like it's good. I haven't disconnected anything else. V in, ground. Okay. Okay. All right, this should work. Famous last words. Should work. It was working perfectly last night. Okay. Turn that on. Oh, I can tell you it's not going to work because... Oh, this came off. That's why. Now it's going to work. All right, so we go. Magic smoke. Let's see the magic smoke. You know, I will tell you, it does get hot. Prevent Legionella. Oh, for in your air conditioning? Okay, now, if I go to my little lab here, this is my lab page. And here's my stepper control slider. Oops, you can't see it. Here's the stepper control slider. So when I do this, you can probably hear it move. Oh, maybe you can't hear that. It's pretty quiet. You can hear when it's sitting on the desk because it rattles a little bit. It would help if you powered the Node MCU. Yeah, thanks. Actually, you know what wasn't powered? What wasn't powered was the reset pin on the driver and the motor controller. I learned so much about these motor controller drivers now. I think I know how to do it. Shakes the whole desk. Wait, what? You got someone else to help you too? Really? Thought we were was going swimmingly. Oh, did you? No, nobody else helped me. It wasn't, Jim didn't help me. He just always makes jokes about it being, everything worked last night when I did it and then it doesn't work today. Swimmingly, eh? I don't even know what we're doing now. Oh, add the tape or you won't see it. Yeah. Anyway, it works well. Finally got it going. It took me a bit of time, and it took some digesting of the documents. It really took some digesting of what the heck were they talking about in the documents. Oh, it's making some stutters, making some Skippy D stutters there. That's no good. Well, that's new. That's new. Wasn't doing that before. Let's switch to one of these other ones. It might be some of these connections are not the best. That's the way I've got it rigged up here. Oh, nothing's happening now. See, it worked perfectly last night, Jim. Oh, that's horrible now. I think it's because this isn't making great connections. This is like a real hacked way to do this. Case in point, it worked last night. Exactly. That's why I said, where's Jim? Jim's the one always calling me out for that. There it goes. I want to try those really quiet steppers. Oh, it's doing it again. I wonder why. I want to try those really quiet steppers that 3Ative was showing off. Or the controllers. Sorry, they're the... It worked last night, eh? Anyway, you could totally do this and with some, rig up something on here and set it so that it turns your valve on and off. And then you run it with a stepper motor. The stepper motors, well, let's see. If you get one of these loud controllers, and it won't matter, these drivers, it won't matter. All right, Flaky Banana, thank you. We're going to do what we haven't done in a while. We're going to do this one. If you get these drivers, these are cheap drivers. They're like $2 each. Stepper motors, Depends how many you buy. $10 is at the most. If you can wait and you buy them from direct from AliExpress or something, you can go as $6 or $7 for the stepper motor. And then you need something to send the signal, so another $2 ESP chip based thing. This is a ESP32 node MCU, but that's it. And a little few 3D printed parts. So if this thing, I don't know what this thing costs. My guess would be about $50. Maybe it's more. You could certainly build one if you wanted to. This is my plan right now. Oh, really? Oh, there it goes. My plan right now is, the reason that I've got 6 of these in a line is because I've got those 6 shades in the living room. And so I've got 3 motors, but I bought 5 more, so I'm going to have enough motors. And if I feel like punishing myself, I'll replace all those curtains with these. Uh-oh, Mark's got a load of stepper motors from a broken 3D printer. Uh-oh. Well, what broke? Is it one of these probably? Adono, you didn't get a notification? Dang it. This is for shades. Well, mine is for shades. Matheson, I started doing it for shades, but then we started talking about the flood detector, or not just flood detector, but flood preventer, right? I think that sounds like a good video. I've been so lazy about videos. I've been enjoying streaming live so much. I need to actually write a script and make a video about something. How do you intend to run power to the blinds? So this is right here. Oops. So all of this is one 12-volt power line right here. So this is 12 volts. Actually, this is from a computer power supply right now. So it's 12 volts and 5 volts. What I would probably do is just a 12-volt power supply. All right. DrZzs, Psychosis. What do you want? You tell me. Unicorns. Whatever else. Explosions, trains. Wait. For flood prevention, it's better to use a solenoid, not stepper in any way. Is that right, Ninja? How come? Maybe. But where are you going to get I guess somebody was talking about solenoids, you're going to have to, it's going to be slammed. All right, Andy J. Sawyer, you get to pick 2. What do you want? Let's see. Unicorns. Psychosis says unicorns. So we'll do that for this and for you, and then we're going to do, Andy gets to pick 2. Whatever Andy wants. I thought it was ribbon cable, but sadly no. Oh, really? Are risking blocking? Yeah. People were talking about the solenoid slamming shut and the hammer and breaking the pipes. I don't know. I would trust this. Pick up my design for stepper control. Oh, you sent me something and I didn't even look enough at it. Or you just did. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. So this is guys did a PCB. Whoop. That's weird. It's never done that before. So here you got your Node MCU. Here you got your 12 volt to 5 volt converter, right? And you're putting 12 volts in here. And this is your, that's the good TMC. Those are the silent motor controllers, right? Nice. And then you got this that goes out to the motor. Beauty. Beauty, eh? Let's see. What do you got here? What's this? Is that I don't know what that is. Tell me what this is. Transistor of some kind? And then you got a couple of resistors here for what? Just my curiosity, because I don't know how to design a circuit otherwise. I don't know anything about that. Beauty, eh? You didn't see any of it? Dang it. Dang it. And this is for Andy. Andy, did you say what you wanted yet? I didn't see. I didn't see. So we'll give you the plans. This is my favorite. Webcam. You guys totally need to have the ability. We got to figure out how we're going to make that happen so that the control of the webcam is in the hands of, oh, he said explosions. Okay. Where you go. Thank you. Resistors is to put to sleep. Oh, okay. I got you. So that's the same as just connecting, because I've done that with the sleep on here. Actually, the sleep on here I didn't use because for mine, and this is a bit of a problem, right? I'm going to put the webcam back on, so you have to remind me when to turn it back on. This one's not bad. And I went through and adjusted the current on all these. And so they should be pretty good. And maybe they're better now. But if I'm going to use this for a curtain, for a hanging curtain, it's going to have to hold it. It's going to have to hold that force. And I tried, I have one of the curtains down because it broke. My 3D printed parts broke, so the whole thing fell down. And without this thing being held, it just unrolls. So if I put it to sleep, yeah, it uses less power, it doesn't get warm, but the curtain just falls, just rolls down. Fat unicorn. Somebody said fat unicorn. You got it. They make some cheaper steppers that have feedback now. Ooh, how's that? Oh, that's a great idea, Mark. No, you got it. Mark Koster, you got it. You got it. That's it. I'm going to write that down. It's going to be a webhook to my lamp so that you can turn on my lamp to tell me if that thing is set up. Okay, webhook. You got it. I've been wanting to do stuff like that. The webhook for different things and just give the webhook out to you guys. I can always turn it off if it gets to be a problem, but give you a webhook and then let you activate the lamp. Perfect. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Mark gets the stickers of the day, don't you think? I don't feel so arbitrary about my stickers. Creative. Ooh, what you got? Oh, are you doing on Proto? What you got here? I see a relay. What is this? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Maker Base makes them. The driver built in. Oh, cool. Geared stepper motors. May need planetary gear to get more torque, yeah. Webhook, you have to open a port to the internet, correct? No. Nope. Not anymore. Not with, well, I wouldn't with Nabukasa. I would just be able to, I would post, what I would probably do is just post the webhook, but make it a tiny URL. So the webhook could just be this big fat URL, big crazy thing. And then I just have it as a trigger in Home Assistant to turn the lamp on or toggle the lamp on or off. And then I make that big long URL just in a tiny URL and make it out there. I'll let you guys do it. Old version left, Proto top, new board on the mat. Oh, nice. Here, there. I wanted to sit down and do something with one of these boards like this, with all these 6 things that I got here. But, gosh, that just would be so hard. Can't you bind a YouTube or Twitch command? Maybe. What does Nabukasa allow? Webhooks. You could probably, we could, yeah, I don't know how you would do it without Nabukasa. Maybe it would be the open a port would be the way you'd have to do it. I don't know. But I've got Nabukasa and I will always have it until the apocalypse. This is Guy's motor blinds, roller blinds. Nice. I have a unique situation. This is helpful. I have a unique situation that I have these 6 windows, right? Like most people, they want one or 2 blinds up or down, and that's it. Very high quality. Ooh, let's see what you got here, Blade. Are these the same ones? Oh, yeah, that is high quality. How many are in there? How many motors does that one do? Is that just one motor? No way. Industrial grade stepper driver. Micro steps. If this then that would have massive delays, and you never know. One motor. Dang. Yeah, no thanks. I'm cheap. I'm way too cheap for something like that. For one motor. Maybe if you're doing something that's so massively big and important. Maybe that, but I got to go cheap, man. I looked at those ones that Creative was saying that were so good, and I'm like, oh, those are like $5 each instead of $2. Oh. Can they be connected in series or parallel on the driver? Which one you talking about, Alex? On mine? How is it possible to make Nabu-Casa webhook shorter? I would just use Pretty Links or something like that. So if you got any URL, I believe any URL, you can run through something like Pretty Links, or I mean, there's a bunch of URL shorteners out there. I'll have to try it. I haven't tried it, but that's what I'll try. What is Sam saying about the bug? Something about a bug, for example. Unify controllers added a lot of unnamed entities. How can I remove them easily? You can forget them. You can forget them. I'm far from a Unify guru. I have many hours of Unify learning still to do. Do I have this documented somewhere? I want to automate sliding door blinds. Projects are piling up. I need track of all of this content. You mean my stream, Jim? No, not yet. Haven't we? We've been working on that. We've been trying to, my bot masters. I got a couple of just bot geniuses here with Blade and Sir Goodenough and a few others helping out. We want to be able to put something in the chat that will then post on the video description. So it's a bit of an automated time stamp for the video description. Twitch lets me do it. I can put markers on Twitch pretty easy, but it won't do it for YouTube. Twitch died. Oh, is Twitch still having troubles? Let's go to Restream and see. A boot? We're talking about, what are we talking about? Oh, look at that. Restream is giving me grief too. Well, it's getting to be about that time. I have loved being on with you guys. What time should we stream tomorrow? So here's the deal tomorrow. Twitch is okay there. Oh, that's funny. Well, Restream's not working. So, anywho, my screen is still twitching. Okay, so somebody was asking about Unify. So you wanna forget them. You can just block a device like that. If it's an unnamed device, you don't want it to show up anymore. I think there's a way to forget a device also. I'm trying to remember where I saw something like that. I love the icons, by the way. Deep packet inspection overview. I can't remember. Maybe it's configuration. No, I can't remember about forget. Maybe forget is for a device like the access points. But anyways, you can just block them if it's something you don't want. More likes would be awesome, Sir Goodenough. Thank you. Manage Wi-Fi. Fingbox? Have I probed Fingbox? No, I haven't. I haven't, Ricardo. Do 11 a.m. Perfect for UK time. You guys like that? Do you want to do 11 tomorrow? I'm working the night shift tonight. It means I got to go in here in about 3 hours. So I'm going to go take a nap. Try taking a nap. Talking about the home message entry, blocking them from the network. Oh, I'm sorry. I am not bald. Squirrel. Squirrel is right. Huh? 11 is good? Okay. If it's for the controller, can always find out what they are and name them manually. Yes, you can name them manually. And I've done that. I've actually been, that's one of the funnest parts about this Unify thing. I think there's some things that I need to learn about how to use it better to make it work, and work to the best of its ability. And I'm not there yet. But boy, there are some things that I really enjoy. And here are some devices that are not named, but I had more of them, and I figured out what they were based on. Usually, it's been based on their IP address here. Like this is an ESP32, or not ESP32. This is a I think this is this device actually. Let's put that in and see. 232. I think that's this. Yeah, it's my steppers. It's my ESP Home steppers. So I can take this then and go in here and just change the name. Sometimes it takes, if you have a server, like a host name, it will take that name sometimes and put it in there, but not always, I guess. So this will be my stepper controller. And I'll change the name to something else later if I want, like for shades or something. If I end up using that same board for shades. A new keyboard. My A key sucks. All right, let's get ready for sign off. So we're gonna do 11 o'clock tomorrow. Okay. If I'm late, forgive me. It will because I'll get home from work about 8 in the morning. Hopefully I'll have slept a couple hours in the night. But if I'm late, I will be close to that time. But we'll put it on the calendar and I'll whoa, my space bar is broken too. Nice, Mark. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, what the heck is tomorrow? Here we go. Oh, D&D at Jared's house. Virtual. Again. All right, we're going to do stream. Anybody opposed to this same time tomorrow? All in favor? Aye. What do I got next week? Wednesday call. Okay, that's not too bad. Should be a good week. It's good for you? All right. Aye. Can you show the manufacturer of the chipset in Unify also? Oh, you can show the manufacturer of the chipset. Oh, yeah. That's been maybe useful in some situations, right? I've been really surprised what I've seen sometimes, like Texas Instruments for some of these ESP chips and some weird stuff. But yeah, horrible formatting. All in favor? A. All right. Do I owe anybody any unicorns or fireworks or anything else? Megalonus asked the question in the Home Assistant Discord chat about, is there a way to control Home Assistant with Amazon Echo or Google Home without paying the monthly fee? Yes, there are both. They just are a little more cumbersome to set up, but they always have had a free option, and they always will continue to have a free option. It basically consists of you creating an app as a developer through Amazon Echo or Google Home. You're the only one that'll use that app, and it will just connect your Home Assistant to your well, I guess probably any account, but it'll really only connect to yours, right? Anyways, that's what you have to do. There are instructions on the Home Assistant documentations. I did one for, which one did I do, guys? A year or year and a half ago. I did a video about it without the cloud doing, I think it was Amazon Echo. I don't think I did it. Trains, we're lacking on trains. I don't think I did it the Google Home one, but I did the other one. Got my calendar updated with Tomo's stream. Yay! What does that mean? Let me see. Who's Tomo's? Or does Tomo's mean me? That's awesome. That's so cool. Sunday is 9 p.m. for you guys. I got to remember that. Okay, let's call up the kids. Let's call the kids for sign off, all right? Call up the kids. Call up the kids. Got to find the right buttons. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't work, I think it might be because of when I reinstall. Oh, nope, it's working. There you go.
It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off.
It's not bad. I set mine up that way because I'm cheap. Yeah, there you go. Ebhart set his up that way. Call the kids, eh? No, stay. Oh, thanks, Reese. I got to get some Z's. Got to get some Z's so I can stay up all night. Save the world. One trauma patient at a time. Magnifying glass. Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you. Hey, baby.
Your children are at the...
Oh, are they over at her friends?
No, they're at school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, teachers are there.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. All right. Well, Miss Zoe, you get to be in charge of sign-off. Be sure to be here for Tomo's stream.
My hair.
Your hair is beautiful.
It's not...
Oh, when are you going to paint it? When are you going to paint it?
Oh.
Zoe's going to make her hair some pink. Zachy's here, too.
We're supposed to go get it today.
You're supposed to go get it today? You can't see Zach. All right. How do you guys want to do the sign-off? The little girls always have to do something cute. What do you guys think?
Zach's head is in it.
It's just too tall. Do it Canadian style. Oh, we got to do it Canadian
I
style.
don't know what
Canadians.
style.
Okay, gosh, you don't even remember being in Michigan. So we lived in Michigan for a while, right? That's where I did my medical school, and that's where these two were both born there. And so you get, we lived in Ann Arbor, so it's not very north, but you still got some yopers from the Upper Peninsula. Youpers. Anyways, you got to say like, hey, don't take off, you hoser. You guys never seen Strange Brew, have you? So you got to say a, and you got to apologize, and you got to be super nice. All right? And you got to say boot. A boot.
A boot?
Yeah. You say a boot instead of about. All right. I'll try it. You guys can do it with me. More north than Utah. Yeah. Definitely more north than Utah. All right. Here we go. As always. Thanks for watching, eh? Until next time. Adios, eh?
Yeah, that's a moose.
That's a
sounds
moose.
like the guy from Frozen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's very like,
Sorry.
sorry. Be back
Thanks,
tomorrow,
Mom.
eh?
Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Have a great day, guys. Have a good night. Be safe. And adios.